Hello and welcome back, everybody. I was tossing and turning about what to play this afternoon, and I decided, you know what, let's just roll with some more B Terraform. I'm trying to forget that I'm currently in the crisis of flooding all my industrial zones because of our terraforming efforts, which are working, and yet there's a little known thing called the consequences of my actions, which is rearing its ugly head. Which apparently the settlers didn't think about because, you know, I'm not going to say that they built in the best location ever, but they really didn't think that far ahead. Anyway, I'm just going to check that everything is working here. We're all good. So this is the fourth day in a row I have continued to adjust my audio settings, and I think I've actually managed to make it work a bit better yet again. So I'm happy with that. Now, or at least I hope so, and it's a little bit strange that I didn't actually have to fix up my camera this time, because normally that's an ongoing struggle as well. But anyway, enough reminiscing. I'm gonna jump straight back in here, see how we go. Alright, so I was rolling pretty well from where I left off and getting close to the 30,000 milestone, which is where I'm aiming for. Although having a little bit of difficulty at this point trying to A, not flood my city, and B, not flood all my industrial zones, which is becoming a bit of a challenge. So we'll see how we go. In particular, I'm really worried about New Belo Horizonte because it looks like the sea is getting very, very close to the city, and I don't know what happens if it floods. Like, the city itself might be fine, like what's there already. But if water starts taking over this space, they might not actually be able to build anymore, which might mean that it can't grow. I have actually no idea, so I guess we'll find out. I might need to put some dams down or something, I guess. Actually, that might work, which I think I set up at the end of last time. I don't know if this actually works. I'll have to test it as I go. Because I don't want it encroaching further this way. The problem is, like, I expect, like, from a what makes sense standpoint, is that I'm not going to be able to dam this off, because if it's the lowest point on the water table, then the water's going to rise up through the ground, right? Whereas the idea of a dam is that if a sea is being fed by, or a body of water is being fed by like a mountainous range, then, you know, I can theoretically stop it. But, yeah, anyway, I don't know. I'm going to try this, see what happens. Although I suspect it won't work. Especially because there's a road here which I can't dam across. Just to try and preserve the city. That's interesting. Seems like sometimes it sort of works, sometimes it doesn't. Anyway, I'm gonna set and forget that. Alright, so what I really need to do is gain 5,000 more pop. And where is the best place to do that? I think this one is going to be the easiest to grow because it only has a population of 1,000. Whereas these guys are going to require a lot more complex goods. Which would be a little bit harder to achieve. But right now what I need is way more reinforced concrete. Which I'm going to build all this now before I lose the space to the border. Because that's definitely going to be a problem. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to expand this out. I want this to like operate as fast as possible. For as long as possible. Because we're going to run out of... I think this is going to be the same issue. Okay. We're kind of going to run out of the ability to do this just by virtue of what's happening with the water. This is a little bit of a challenge. That's okay. We'll work our way through it. So I can get rid of these. really need to bring this around as much as possible. Okay, I'm gonna do that as well. Alright. This will get the steel manufacturing working again. It's just a little water. Exactly. At least we have swimming trains, Omni. Welcome back, by the way. Good to see you again. Hope you've been having a good week. Exactly. At least all our vehicles can swim, right? So we're all good. Although building more industry is the issue. So like the cities can only grow so much at this point because like where's my next source of iron? It's also going to end up underwater. The sulfur is okay actually, I guess. There's a little bit of it. There's some over here. It's like all kind of going to end up underwater at some point, which is a little bit scary, but alright. Hopefully the game will give me an ability to create concrete without sulfur at some point, but I don't know if that will happen. Because like I can technically make steel now without iron, because I can recycle it from cities. Same with, actually I haven't quite reached that point with plastic, but that's renewable anyway, because of the carbon. Concrete always needs sulfur, damn it. Okay, I didn't want to hear that. I was hoping that wasn't true, but okay. Alright, well that means I'm gonna run out at some point. That's alright. We'll have to grow as fast as possible while we've got it. Which is gonna be a little difficult because I'm not producing enough. And it's my own fault, isn't it? Blast. Right, that works. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder what the max pop requirement is. Do you have any idea? What in order to beat the game, what total population we'll end up needing? Otherwise, I'll just find out the We'll try to find out the natural way anyway. Okay, it looks like I might need to adjust food a little bit. Okay, let's have a look. What are you struggling with? Compost. Oh, that's interesting. Unfortunately, I can't fix this problem. The city is simply not producing enough waste for me to be able to produce enough food for them. Which presents a bit of a conundrum. 1 million is game win. 4.1 mil is your best. Wow, nice. Impressive. Did they ever stop needing concrete? Or is that a permanent sort of requirement? Oh, okay, cool. Alright, so I just gotta get to the point where they don't need concrete anymore. Alright, well that helps. I'm not sure how to fix this food issue. I need more compost, which I can't really do because I don't have enough waste. So I might need to like feed it with a different city. Can't create compost a different way, can I? No. This only has one recipe, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. Alright, that's interesting. What I might have to do an obvious solution to the food problem or to the concrete problem? I'm currently wondering if I should just not feed them for a while, let it stockpile, and then And then only let them eat when I need to grow. Do I just put another recycle center? Is that the issue? The waste center is... Will this produce? It will. No. Yeah, I assume it splits the production. Use a factory. What, to produce waste? I'm blind. Ah, right. I didn't realize there was a recipe in here. Okay, makes sense. Carbon and nitrogen. Yeah, okay. What's easier to ship? Probably nitrogen. Except that my compost factories are all the way down there, so yeah, okay, then okay. Alright. Let's put compost here. I can use the same... Actually, no, let's do it here. I can use the same rail. Compost. That makes a lot of sense. Thanks for that, Omni. One of the things that would be handy, I think, is if you could sort of see the recipes. Because I know it tells you you unlock the recipe for compost, right? But it doesn't necessarily tell you that there's two different... I mean, here I guess I can see there's theoretically two different recipes, but you know, it's kind of hard to keep track of it all. Be handy if there was maybe somewhere I could like check all the recipes that I've got without having to put down a factory. But I guess I can just put down a factory. It's not like there's a cost to it. Yes. Very cool. I mean, it is an early access too, so I gotta be like not... I'm just wondering out loud, I suppose. So... I've got plenty of time. I'm just gonna connect this up to this one. I don't need more than one rail. Gonna start here, come down here. Oh, I need another one, hang on. Green carbon. I've done this wrong, haven't I? And when I say I've done this wrong, I mean I've done this incorrectly. Because I need to actually make the compost. I'm not delivering compost. You need to be carbon. So I told it to deliver the right thing, I just... For some reason... got the next part wrong. Okay, factories. Yeah, that's a good idea. Should be relatively... Because the waste certainly seemed... I mean, I didn't look at it exactly, but it seemed to be relatively in line with the climb in population. So I imagine there's a ratio. It looks like maybe about 1.33 per 1,000 pop. Yeah, fair, true. Yeah, okay. Right, yeah, okay, so as soon as you took over a threshold, it suddenly changes. Ah, it's alright, I get the point. It's like not linear as you... like it is until you then pop past the threshold and it changes. Yeah, that's kind of curious. I need to get rid of metal waste. I'm not using enough of it now. What have I done? I've got too much steel. Am I not oh, it's because I'm not consuming it. Or... Alright. Alright. Fix the food issue first. I need to do this one thing at a time. I'm gonna sidetrack myself otherwise. Okay, factory. Compost. That's not gonna reach everything. I need to get... Like, it'd be good if I could put this here, but it's not gonna... I should probably just move this onto the other side and it will be a little bit easier. Like... Then I need to get the carbon down there. I'm just gonna leave it as is. Hopefully 2 of these will be enough. Probably. I actually probably don't want to overproduce from the factory, because if I do that, then it will mean I'm not consuming the waste, which could become a problem. Let's get 2 trains. No, let's get 4 trains. No, let's get 3. I probably don't... bugger, wrong one. Probably don't need that many. Okay, that's 180 food. How much are they actually demanding? 128. Okay. Alright, let's fix the concrete. Make sure that I'm actually using the steel. This is like not going to work at all, but you know, I'll come back and change it up. Okay, so let's try to put one every... You... Will sort of work. Alright. I guess I probably don't want to get rid of... I don't want to connect it up to that though. Oh, there we go, that works. Get a little rail line here. Stop there. Stop here. I'm going to take sulfur. Get 2 trains, that should be well enough. 6, 9, 12, 18. Okay, I should have plenty producing. 30, 60, 90, 20, 50, 180, 210, 240. Okay. This should be okay. I might actually need 3 trains. I think that should be okay. We'll start to work eventually, at least. Alright. Oh no, my city over here is shrinking. It's probably because I need an extra good once it ticks over. High-tech parts. And also waste disposal. Okay. So you need steel. So I think I definitely want to feed the waste disposal into the concrete factory because I need to use the steel, otherwise it will freeze up. Okay, so let's get a waste disposal. With some metal waste. Run out of... Never mind, cool. I thought I was running out of depots for a moment. That would have been pretty tragic. Oh, that looks a bit wonky. Oh well. Come in this direction. Can use the same route. Although I'd probably like some more steel offloaders. There we go. Yeah. Which direction is it going to go? It's going to go that direction. I don't really want it to go that direction, but that's okay. No waste. No, hang on, I've done it wrong. I need to fabricate. I need to actually turn the metal waste into steel. Whoops. Maybe I should just put the refineries here. Let's try it a little bit differently, just because I'm curious. Okay, delete this. Okay. Cycle centers. You're gonna create steel. And aluminium. Steel every second one. And aluminium every second one. Okay, you'll have a nice long platform. Okay, there we go. That works. At least I can have two train stops here and deliver the aluminium somewhere else as well. Okay, now you want to take steel. Here we go. I don't know if this will necessarily be better or not, but hey. We'll see how we go. And then if I deliver the aluminium this side, I can create high-tech parts. And not until I've created polymers. So... I like the city. If the city grows out like this way, it'd be quite handy actually. Delete those things, try to encourage them to come up this way. Trying to think about the best way to do this. I can either move the aluminium this direction, which I don't think makes sense because when I make the high-tech parts, I need to deliver them to the city, so I may as well just produce them here and then deliver them right here. Like, it's a little bit easier, I guess. So let's do that. We'll go supply center. You want to be high-tech parts. And we're going to make a factory. We need aluminium and polymer. Okay, so we'll link this up like so. And then these are polymer. Which I could get from the same stop, or I could let's do it like this. Just to have something a little bit different. Yeah, I can build straight through the river. Fantastic. No amount of water is going to stop us. Clearly. Actually, let's just put it there for simplicity. And then we'll put a stop here as well. I assume this will work. I didn't F it up, did I? The zoom is slightly not going where I want it to. That's okay. Alright, there we go. Oh, I put the wrong thing down, haven't I? It needs to be carbon, not polymers. Whoops. Oh, which means, yeah, okay, of course. I need to manufacture polymers. Okay. I've done goofed again. Whoops. I'm a little bit, I probably need to produce trees as well, okay. I love the idea that we just manufacture a tree in a factory. That's fantastic. I'm just gonna 3D print our eucalyptus trees. Tuck them down. Should be right, mate. This is an assembler, so I'm not even using the right thing. Factory. Polymer just needs carbon. Okay. Yeah, let's do it this way then. Oh, blast. No, it's not passing them along. I think I've messed up that connection somehow. It's because it's trying to balance them, so I should just put a road here that will move them across. Kind of, you know, not the best way of doing this. Although technically it doesn't really matter because these like aren't needed here. Oh, my city's growing. Fantastic. Ooh, the frame rate. There, I was not super happy. Okay, cool. What's it at? 18,000. What do we not have enough of? High-tech parts. Yikes. Am I shy on parts, or... I'm shy on polymers. Which, let's up this transport. Oh, there should be a tier 2. Oh, this is an easily fixed problem. I should really just replace this with a train. I don't think there's really any reason for me to do it like this, but hey. Which population is at 100,000? Yeah, okay. The biggest city. Oh, they still want everything that they want. I hit my milestone there. How are these guys doing? They're happy now as well. Cool. Yep, so this is chugging along now. It's actually technically working. Although again, I kind of am not really happy with this setup, but I've done it to myself. And I have only myself to blame. And yet... I probably won't fix it for, ever. Okay, what are we missing over here now? What did I actually unlock? Trees, okay. Did I not already have trees? No, okay. High-tech parts is still the issue. Okay. I think this is just trying to catch up. Might require more parts factories. Got plenty of aluminium, so much steel that's not being used for much. Could cause problems. I'm a little bit concerned about that, but I don't really have a way to get rid of it right now. Unless I turn it into something. What am I running out of? Assembly plants? In, you know, maybe the most technical way. Carbon and water, carbon and water. Do you have a lot of water excess now? Oh, I ran out of fluorite, okay. That should be a little bit better. Get the gases pumping again. Oh, there's water down here as well. Okay, I didn't really expect it to crop up in the ice caps. I kind of would imagine that it would freeze, but hey. It's alright. So I need carbon and water for these guys. I have carbon plants somewhere that aren't being used, I think. Thank you. Anywhere that can put a water pump. Yes. Actually quite handy. Could I put it on this side? That'd be really convenient. Actually, this one had... Where is it? Down here. Here we go. Okay. I can make a really easy tree factory down here. That's kind of convenient, actually. I wonder if this will actually do anything to the water level. Probably not, but you never know. And we're gonna assemble some trees. Oh, I love it. Yeah, I'm gonna go with eucalyptus trees just because it will remind me of home. Yeah. I feel you, I feel you. I kept doing that. It's just such a, like... Is that with, like, the production cycles and stuff? Okay, how... Have you stopped growing again? Yeah, you have. Okay. Reinforced concrete again. Okay, this is, short of what? Concrete. Which is... we're short of... sulfur, huh? Just gonna put, like, way more trains on this. It's possible these drones actually won't be able to... Wait, wait, to see how short or self-sufficient. Ah, yeah, okay. Interesting. Yeah, that'd be quite handy to know, wouldn't it? Like whether you need to inject extra stuff into it or whether you can create like a self-sustaining. Because like the ratios are definitely like I'm struggling to get rid of this steel, which could end up clogging up the entire system, like if I can't get rid of it, which is like definitely a problem. Like all my waste is full right now, which is, it actually might mean that I'm not getting rid of enough waste. Oh, it's okay, yeah. It's just the damn concrete. I tell you, if they ever stop demanding concrete, I won't miss it. Somehow I suspect that won't happen, but you never know. Okay, I need to get rid of these. They're kind of just snapping stuff from the system, which they don't need to do. I think one change that I would probably like to see is ore lasting a bit longer. It's because it's super inconvenient and this is not a lot to actually fabricate things. It's not like, you know, really that much of an issue. It's part of the challenge, I suppose, really. Okay, so am I producing enough of this now? I think so. Sort of traveling. Yeah, looks like it's catching up. Awesome. Okay. Ooh, now I'm short on food. Damn it. Okay. What's going on with food? How much are they demanding? 180. Which 3 of these should be able to supply. Have I run out of something? Probably compost. Yeah, okay. Actually, I wonder if that's because I've run out of carbon. I have, yeah, okay. Oof. Probably because I started using all of this. Darn it! Is there any way to make carbon? There's no other way to make carbon. Temperature minus 20, grow temperature 3 degrees, maximum temperature 30 degrees. Cool. It'd be kind of neat is if I could create like a water barrier. Trees. Dormant. I'll put a little forest down here and see what happens. Oh, it's because it's not hot enough yet. Okay. That's right. Oh my god, the food. Oh, this is a struggle. Let me... atmospheric extractors. I'm just gonna pump down a few just to try and get carbon being produced. Even though the oxygen has nowhere to go. We need to get this, like, sort of rolling. I'm gonna put another one down, actually. I need to find a way to make this work a little bit better. So the problem is that these atmospheric extractors won't produce... Maybe they will produce carbon if the oxygen is full. And I didn't think that they would, but... They do. Oh, okay, that's good. Alright, okay, so I should just chuck more of them down then. That'll fix that problem. So is the ice miners do water without nitrogen. Ah, okay. Some things stop producing if one of the outputs is full. I wonder how that works. Or maybe I'm just thinking of, yeah, because the recycling centers won't produce if one of the outputs is full. But I guess these ones are a little bit different. That's interesting. So I can literally just leave these carbon extractors here. That's good. Okay. Well, that will help this immensely. Reduce a chunk of carbon. And also ship in carbon. And get our food back to the city. How we're looking. Alright, still, it's got to catch up first. It's going to take a little bit, but might add a second train. Or a Atmos per polymer factory, 7.5 Atmos per... Oh, right, you're giving me a ratio. Okay. I would, yeah, okay, yeah, because that's... I don't know why I, like... I understand, yeah, I'm not sure for atmospheric extractor, but I was literally just thinking of pressure. I was like, I need pressure for the factories? What? Oh, I confused myself there. I was overthinking it slightly. Yeah, okay. Which... I've got 6 here, but I've got obviously a whole bunch more back moving other way, so... I haven't bothered counting it. I should, but... That's alright. I pretend like any extra is, you know, there for growth. Right, they're growing again, that's good. Oh no, the waste disposal. Oh, it's so annoying, it can't quite... sustain... all of this. Because I've got too much darn steel. Okay. Time to, fabricate things. I don't have nitrogen up here, I can't make tempered steel. What I can do is this. To at least move some of it off. Sure, we'll manufacture trucks. Anything else I can make? I'll just make a lot of trucks. Just try and shrink some of this steel supply down. There we go. Alright, hopefully that helps. Yep, we're growing again. Oh no. We're just having a serious balance issue. Okay, it's because I need probably more of these. Okay, let's pop a couple this way. And then I need 60 carbon, which is a lot of atmospheric extractors. I should do the math, but I'm not going to. Because it's a weeknight and I don't have the brain power for that right now. Okay, there we go. Alright, now I'm short of water. That is okay. Fix that issue. Apparently not. No, I can't. Oh dear. Oh, there we go. Alright, alright, alright. We're all good, we're all good, we're all good. Nothing to see here, everything is under control. Also going to expand this out, even though I don't really think I need more like nitrogen or other such things, but hey. I need the water, so... You're still producing fluorite, that's... Makes it fluorite, whatever it is, I have no idea. I think we have a bit of a loading issue. Maybe unloading as well. Oh yeah, hang on. 5, 10. I've got one more than I need. Alright, that's fine by me. Alright, so I can get rid of these because I don't actually need to store the extra. Okay, they'll keep producing anyway. Alright, cool. Alright, I'm happy with that. I think that's hopefully gonna keep going. 113. Might need another train. It's certainly getting hectic. I think water is still an issue. Okay. I'm gonna put down as many pumps as I can. I hope these don't interfere with one another. It doesn't look like they do, but it could be wrong. Okay, there we go. Let's just do that. Alright. That will hopefully supply us plenty enough water for all this food that we require. Certainly quite the little rig we got down there. Looks pretty cool. I've got plenty of concrete. Looks like everything's in supply. It's growing again. I'm gonna check on the city while that happens. You're at a decent supply. You just need more high-tech parts. It requires more aluminium. Okay, probably because I'm not able to recycle enough from the city itself. I have aluminium close by. There's some over here. Aluminium bars. And we'll smelt them through a factory. Yeah, I got up to depot. Okay. I'll create a little train depot here as well. Nice and straightforward, nothing new. And this is just going to act as an auxiliary supply to this city for the waste disposal, just to keep it on top of its game, you know? Alright, there we go. There we go. This might not quite work. Bars. Oh yeah, perfect. It's going the right way. Alright. And now I'm just going to chuck some miners down. Awesome. Alright, that'll help that city grow while I'm looking elsewhere. That's going to take a chunk. 50... I think I'm happy with that. I don't want to flood the local supply over here. If I introduce too much aluminium, it might stop the recycling center from working, and I don't want that to happen, obviously. So we'll only inject a little bit. Hopefully that will be okay. And then I need to try and probably get rid of more of this steel, which is a little bit difficult. Historically, I've been making a lot of trucks in order to make that happen. But anyway, let's see how we go. Okay, that's that done. How's this one going? You guys are... Oh, you've gotten to the food level. Okay. So... Does that mean you have food waste? Yes. Okay. Currently set up here. Could do it on the other side, maybe. Not connected. Okay, no. Alright, let's do it somewhere else. Oh god, okay, that's actually going to be quite difficult. There's a nice giant sea up in the Arctic. The North Arctic. The Antarctic, I suppose. No, hang on. I don't know. The Arctic is supposed to be the north, right? And the Antarctic's the south. Okay. I mean, on our planet it is. I don't know if they're technical names or just names. This introduces a kind of slightly pain in the ass complexity for me. Or maybe it doesn't. Because the whole reason I made this was why? Oh, because I need... Okay, because I need nitrogen for compost. Okay, well, fine. Fine. Maybe what I'll do, though, is ship down nitrogen rather than building up there. Because it's kind of awkward with this giant sea. So... I think you said that they'll produce without water, right? So that's good. I'll give it a quick test as well, just to make sure. But I'm not going to bother with the water component. Actually, maybe I will. I don't know. This should be more than enough anyway, I guess, but... Copy-paste tool would be very handy right about now. That's okay. I'll do it the good old-fashioned way. Okay. This forms a little depot to deliver our nitrogen. And I think I am going to ship it just to try. So in order to create food, I need to put nitrogen and organic waste together. And then out of that, I throw it into a greenhouse with water. Yeah, which makes compost, which I throw into a greenhouse with water. Okay, so I need somewhere that's going to have a lot of liquid. Which kind of is up here, isn't it? I mean, I guess there's no reason not to just do it up here, but then I have to ship two ways. I have to bring the organic waste up and then ship food down, whereas I can just bring nitrogen down, create it all locally, and then go from there, you know? So, is it possible to put pumps around here? No. Kind of not convenient. What is this? Aluminium. Oh, okay. Alright, I'll just do it up here then, that's fine. I'll have to make peace with myself on that. Alright. In which case, I'm going to need to change the structure slightly. So, recycling centers for compost. So I need the food offloaded. I think I'll do it like this. Offload the food like so. Then send the compost this way. That will go into some little greenhouses. Oh, but then how do I get the water around? Alright, we'll have to go this way maybe. Kind of a curious setup, but he's hoping it works. I'll take the food this way and load it onto the trains. Okay. That's gonna be the food, that's gonna be the whatchamacallit, waste. This is not connected up to the other one. Well, it's about to be. But then I need a different... I might put one over here. Just make it a little bit different. Waste disposal. Which is going to be organic waste. Lovely. Maybe not for the residents of the city, but they chose to live there, not me. And that connect up like so. Okay. And you know what? I can use the other side to deliver food. Let me just think about the easiest way to do this. Maybe not. I don't know, I'm thinking so hard about it. It's just like I kind of want it on either side of this, but it doesn't really make... Well, I need to be able to put and deliver enough at a time, so I need at least like 2 drone hubs right next to it, right? So... let me swap these. The supply center over here. I think in the end it doesn't make much of a difference, but it might. So you're going to come up this direction to here. Neck waste. And you're going to come down this direction to... Yeah, I'll have to move this down. Pause so it doesn't F it up. Like so. Okay. Yep, you. Down this direction. Bring food. Lovely. Okay. Cool. That should work. It's obviously going to take a little while to kick into action. But it will get there. As long as everything is sort of being produced okay up. Oh, this is not quite work, is it? Let's move you there, and then I'll move you there. There we go. That will reach all of them now. And then I need to probably just set up a couple of extra of these to create carbon in order to fuel. What's that? Factory? Yeah. Just to make sure we have enough. Yep, cool. We're already in swing. Fantastic. How is Guadalajara doing now? We are insufficient on tech parts. Wonder what the issue is this time. Looks like polymers again. Okay. Oh my lord. Which is a carbon problem. Okay. I'm gonna delete this route. I think that these guys probably don't need carbon down here anymore because I'll just produce it locally. Sounds like a not their problem, you know? And instead, I'm going to dedicate these all towards producing carbon for this polymer setup. Which is slightly difficult. I have 6. I'm gonna get a calculator because I can't be bothered doing this by 6 by 7.5 is 45. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26. Okay, I need to like double this. Okay, that's kind of crazy. This setup could definitely should definitely be different by this point. Hey, that's okay. No, this will help at least. We need to keep going there. Oh, am I gonna run out? Mechanical parts and aluminium bar. Okay, well this is definitely something I could produce. I do have an excess of aluminium. Assembly plants, please. I just gotta figure out a way to get... That should work. Just set up to what we need. Hopefully it won't screw over my concrete, actually, because I'm probably eating all the steel now. Which is less than ideal. At least I'll be getting more atmospheric pumps. Extractors, rather, whatever they're called. Okay. Alright, looks like we are grooving now. This is like catching up pretty much. I'm gonna put that one on this side instead. Oh, there we go, there we go. Alright, I'm satisfied that will probably start to work. Okay, concrete is a problem. I suspect it's because steel. Yeah, okay. It's because I've overcorrected the steel problem. This is going okay. That's good. Can I inject some normal steel into this? Probably not. At least not in a convenient way. Get this going. I think this was producing some miscellaneous stuff. But I might need it, so I'll just put it back on. Okay. This is completely dried up though. No, it's not. I've got a little bit left in the tank. There we go. Okay. Alright, I definitely actually want these producing, so I'm gonna leave like one of them here, and then I'm gonna get rid of the rest. And that should allow our steel to stockpile up for my reinforced concrete. I might actually need more recycling centers. Yeah, it looks like it's working okay. Hopefully this will give concrete back to... sorry, steel back to this route. Although, it looks like it's struggling. I'll increase the supply a little bit. So I definitely have some over here, yeah, okay. I think it might just be a supply issue. Cool. Ooh, I'm actually not supplying enough O2. It's just a issue. Which, I'm actually not sure I can do this with trucks. No, I can. Okay, there we go. Just needed more drones. I might even need more drones over here as well. Okay, there we go. Alright, looks like we're, yeah, we're rolling again. Cool. Anything else that I'm still short on? No, just the concrete, which is catching up, I think. Actually, it might even just be like a... The drones, I think, are struggling a little bit to supply all these trucks. Okay, there we go. I think that's okay. Which now they can't offload them. I don't know why this one's not doing anything. Like, you should be grabbing... We need to just do this. No? I don't really know why... Yeah, they're not... These drones aren't helping out. Because we definitely have enough... I think I definitely have enough concrete, it's just that it's not offloading them fast enough. Which, for some reason, it's only using these guys. I'm trying to encourage it to use a different one. Which it doesn't want to do. Okay, this is slightly annoying. Alright. I'm just gonna set up another route and see what happens. It feels slightly silly, but hey. Gotta do what I've gotta do. And we're out of steel again. Okay, well. Okay, that's alright. Now I just need more food. Seems like it's a little bit difficult to supply these both at the same time. Come on! Oh man. Okay, there's just a bit of a steel deficit. Is there something happening over here? Nah, it's probably just this that's soaking up some of it. Okay, I might try to just inject a little bit of steel into the process. Just to help out. Which I actually have a route here, don't I? Okay, yeah. So we're gonna set the destination for some steel. And probably have to fix this up as well, yeah. I want you to keep making extractors for me, to be honest, because I generally need a lot of them. Which is, you know, fair enough. There we are. Okay. This will hopefully assist me in rectifying this reinforced concrete issue, just because I'm not getting enough steel from the recycling centers, which, yeah, it's literally just not enough waste, I assume, unless I've got a throughput issue. Yeah, I might have a throughput issue. Let's add some more trains. It should be okay, but you never know. Maybe I can't load them fast enough. Here we are. I think that's a little bit better actually. There we go. As soon as I can get rid of probably these. Boom. Might even try to put another one up. Just give them as much coverage while they're coming around. Okay. Yeah, there we go. It would probably work a little bit better to like transport stuff rather than use drones for this, because they don't seem to be the most efficient like manner of doing it, but it's okay. Alright, now I'm also having issue with food. I'm gonna first try to increase the throughput. So they want 225, so yep, let's go 312, and then I'll have a look at this. Okay. Oh yeah, looks like I have plenty of food. So I suspect it's just a transport issue. Which actually might be a loading delay problem. This stop is not particularly long. Maybe it's an offloading issue. Possibly. You're kind of slowing down a fair bit. It's okay. We're growing again. No, wait. Waste disposal. Okay, it might be this one. Add more trains, hit again. Solution to all our problems. Add more trains. Okay, why is the waste disposal not happy? I've not got anything sitting around. Wait, what? I don't like need another one, do I? Okay, I mean that works somehow, I guess. Don't ask me how, but yep. And we're skyrocketing in pop. Okay, now what's the issue over here? Did I run out of sulfur? I think I ran out of sulfur. I also don't have enough high-tech parts. Might be a carbon problem. Well, actually, it's strongly probably a carbon problem. No, it's an aluminium problem. Okay, let's get some more aluminium moving here then. Wait, you're not actually... Oh, blast! Okay, this whole thing is not working because I accidentally put the... Change it, please! Well, thank you very much for the follow. Okay, here we go. That's a little bit better. Alright, now this thing will start working. I screwed myself over there. That's unfortunate. Which is why the city is caught in a bit of a down spiral. And I think I've also run out of sulfur. Yes, I have. So where's our nearest replacement? Up here. Okay, this makes a bit of a pain in the ass move. Because now I have to pick up the entire center and move it. Or I could ship in sulfur. I'm not sure which I prefer. I might try to ship in sulfur actually. Because then I don't need to move this. I think I'm happier. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Here we go. loading bay, and then we'll shuffle it around with drones. Which again, I keep saying is so inefficient, but I don't really have a different way to do it, so you know. I will continue to do so. Do as I say, not as I do. Bring it up here. Alright, cool. Fantastic. Alright, that should fix the concrete problem. I might even add another one, to be honest. Just to increase the lifespan of the setup. Although, while I'm not paying attention to it, I probably don't want to use all that, so maybe not. Never mind. I will stick with it as is. Okay. I think this has fixed this issue. That's good. We've got aluminium moving in now, so it looks like these are actually producing and supplying. Now the concrete just needs a minute to catch up. I might even put 2 trains on this, possibly even 3. I'm not sure how much it's going to make, but it'll probably be a lot. Yeah, I think that's what I want. Alright, cool. And then we're just going to allow that to catch up. Okay. Oh yeah, concrete. Which, does it even have concrete? It does, technically. Okay. Alright. Gonna come back over here. So you're still growing? Oh my god, okay, look at it go. Okay, we're gonna need more trains. We're gonna need more trains. We're gonna need more trains. Like, the quantity of everything is just like increasing. Which is making life difficult for me to keep up with this. $332. Wait. Okay. She's still growing. Alright, cool. Because I don't want to take my eye off this because I'm literally just like, I have to keep fixing the throughput. Which, what's my issue now? I think it's a production problem. Because it looks like these are all producing. So let's pull this across. Which will hopefully help. At least a little bit. No, I think there's a different issue. I got sulfur. I got concrete. I don't really have enough steel. Let's add some more into the mix. Okay, which you don't really have enough. Okay, I don't have enough iron. I'm not really surprised by that, to be honest. I think I can get rid of this. Oh, bugger. Okay, I'm losing access to iron over here. Can I manufacture more from recycling? Not really. I might try set up some on this side, actually. Just to improve our access to the goods. Steel, daisy chain it around just so they can reach. Where's aluminium going? Oh, it's on the other side. No, wait, hang on, is it? Yeah, it is. Okay, there we go. Actually don't see how this is going to connect over here. There's aluminium here. This is slightly awkward. I've pretty much run into the shrimp. I guess it's connected over here. Well, that works, I guess. No, I don't want you like that. Go this way. Should have pushed it around. Yeah, okay. Alright. No, I don't think you're happy, are you? Where am I loading the steel? It's here, isn't it? So this is kind of a super awkward setup. I think I need to like rejig this entire thing. It's kind of shockingly bad right now. It's getting to a volume that's a little bit difficult to maintain. I take parts. I got a production issue here, probably, yeah. You've got aluminium, you've got polymers. I think I just need to make more. This is also getting a little difficult to maintain. Yeah, I think I can get rid of this now. Which I'm gonna do. I can also get rid of this. And this. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of this stuff. It's not actually, it's no longer required. It's not actually producing anything that's related to the city. It was just creating peripheral items for us, which I no longer need. So I'll come back to it if it comes up, and instead I'm going to use the space a little bit wiser, or more wisely. Oh, this is tapped out anyway, pretty much, so just erase it. Okay. So... Oh no. You son of a... Yeah. I don't... I agree. I've got a lot of... Okay, I don't need that anymore either. Alright. Get rid of this stuff. I'm actually gonna, like, move all of this. Okay. Polymers, bring around this way. Aluminium, bring around this way. There we go. Alright. Now we've expanded our production. Perfect. And also enhanced the loading platform, I think. So this should be a little bit better. I would actually even like to move it slightly further up, but I think it's fine. Okay. So that is probably fixed. I'm not actually. Oh my god! Wait, I need 331. Add another train. 90, 180, 270, 3 something. Okay, yeah, 3 of these should work. I don't have enough aluminium though. Which is because this isn't making it to the other side, I think. It's gone a really roundabout way. It's going from here across, down, around, and up. So I need a bit more consistent supply. So I should probably just create something like this. It looks a bit hideous, but hey. It works. You aren't even like producing that much aluminium. So let's shuffle you along like so. There we go. Okay. Hopefully this will fix the problem a bit. Even need to double this. Certainly eating a lot. Oh, you're shrinking. Oh my god, I got you to 23k. Wow. I'm guessing I ran out of reinforced concrete. I am correct on that matter. Okay. Let's give you more. Having issues with these, which is an aluminium problem. I'm guessing I ran out. Oh, it's because okay, the recycling centers have stopped because I'm not using steel for anything. They are going. Oh yeah, but because I ran out of sulfur. Okay. Yes, the classic problem. Run out of sulfur, everyone starts dying. It's just what happens, you know? Like it should be one of those things that maybe you should only consume concrete while they're growing. Because it kind of makes sense. And then it wouldn't mean that you'd have to keep like checking your diminishing supplies every now and then to see if they've been stripped. You know, hilariously enough, I think this dam worked, except that now the people are building on the other side of the dam. And just getting themselves flooded. It's kind of funny. Okay. Looks... I ran out of sulfur here as well. Yeah, okay. Well, that's another problem. Alright. It's not my current concern, though. I'm trying to grow this other city to 100,000. It's just turning into a real nightmare. Food, again. Trains thing. No, it's a production thing. So just need another greenhouse. Okay. Don't know why only one drone is taking these water deliveries. I don't know. Every now and then it just seems like there's something that suddenly stops these guys from using more than one depot for whatever reason, so I'm just gonna have to set up a second one. It's okay. You come here, bring water. Okay, there we go. Because we definitely have like enough water coming through. It's just not being offloaded fast enough. So, because for some reason they're not using more than one depot. So, like this is just sitting here idle. This is also using one. Okay, that's slightly frustrating. Maybe I should use a train for this then instead. I'm going to reduce the amount of trucks on this side and put more on this side. See if that works. Which right now doesn't really look like it is. Alright, I think it's going to be a train. Train solution. I'm going to pause so this doesn't become too much problem. Right. Oh, this is not lined up with these ones. Interesting. Contour line, I guess. Okay. Get a nice little station set up here. I mean, I say nice. It looks a little bit wonky. The contouring, that's okay. I'm going to create an offload station. Around about here. I think it's possibly not... It might change again. Doesn't look really future-proofed to me, but it'll have to do for now. Ooh, I've run out of train tracks. Oh, shite. Okay. Okay, that's okay. First we'll feed that across to there. And get some of these. Okay, there we go. I'd actually allow this to have some, just to make some more of these road stops. Lovely. Okay. That'll give me some more train rails. Don't know why I said it such a weird way. Some more railroads. Ah. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Bring the water. And I'm gonna put 2 trains. Maybe even 3. Alright, there we are. Ooh, okay. I might actually need more recycle centers. I may not be using all of it. Be all the way around here. Oh, there we are. I think that's already fixed the issue. Probably don't need this many, but okay. Let's see how that's done for us. Well, the food issue appears to be solved. Everything else is still gone to shit. Okay. Okay, I actually may need more trains. We've got way too many on, but... I don't know... Yeah, okay. I guess I need more of these as the city grows. What I could do is try to use some of this to fuel the other cities' needs as well. But I kind of feel like that's probably not a great idea. Because then I can't use more of it, because if it gets too big and needs more of its own consumption, then it will cut the other city off. Okay, let's do that. I think it's time to replace this with a train line. Again, I'm going to pause. It's become a significant enough pain in my ass that I'm going to change this. Okay, so I'll put a few of these down. Okay, and we'll weave our way out of the city. I'm actually going to reshape this just so these lines don't cross over because it looks slightly annoying. Helps me if they're kind of separated. In which case, I might shuffle all of this up actually. Give myself room. And I just need to make sure this wraps around properly. Okay. Set destination unknown. Destination unknown. Okay. And I'll put 3 trains on it. I imagine that's more than enough. And then what I actually am going to do is turn the trains off. You might think I'm crazy, which I might be. But they're not getting concrete right now anyway, so I'm going to let it stockpile up for a little bit. While I figure out what on earth to do. I suspect... Okay, yeah, I'm tapping out on sulfur, okay. Two of those reinforced factories can't reach depots. Yes, you're right, okay. Thank you. I will move them this way. Okay, I think that will work. Okay, I'm just gonna fix the concrete problem. Okay, which is a sulfur problem, technically, yeah. Lovely! As always. The misery of my life, building more sulfur. Okay, and then I'll just put a few... these around. So they can pass between one another. Okay. You know, if I could tell one to like empty or something, so then I could delete it without feeling too bad. No, you're all good. You're all good. It was a good spot. I get caught halfway between my two selves, because half the time I'm like, you know, it needs to be absolutely perfect, and then half the time I'm like, nah, can't be fucked. And that's usually when I'm intensely focused on trying to achieve something, which is just 100,000 pop. I'm trying to get there, but God, these mining setups are so awkward. Wonder if I should use single depots. No, because they still have drones anyway. I was like, maybe they do they conveyor belt push, but no, they're still drones, aren't they? Okay. So in reality, this is I mean, I was gonna say it's fine, but it's really not. It's not moving the sulfur fast enough. Okay, do I have a deficit of anything else? Yes, I have a deficit of like everything. Oh boy. So, wow, I'm shocked actually that O2 is a problem. Okay, it's kind of because the road is like completely tapped out. Well, they are all filling, but they're also backlogging, which means that they're not filling fast enough. So I think the goods aren't pushing forward as fast as they're being produced. Possibly, I'm not sure. Kind of like takes a while for them all to trickle up / across. Yeah, okay, yes, I guess it is throughputing. It looks, yeah, it's caught up now, I guess. Yeah, okay, yep. Wasn't looking at this. Okay, I think this is a this probably needs to be replaced with the train as well. It literally can't fit more trucks. Which I don't really have the room for this. I would need to demolish a bit of the city in order to make it fit. But that's okay. Oh, actually that's really true. I didn't even think about that. Good point. Because the city reaches so far out now that I can literally just dump this here. That's pretty funny. Yeah, good call. The city has grown to absorb the industrial sector. Which I was going to say, this might be really dirty air, but I guess they're technically sucking the air in, aren't they? Taking the carbon out of it. So it might even be fresher air over here. Okay, that worked. High-tech parts is falling apart. What have I done? Aluminium. Because none of these are operating because I got too much steel. Blast. It's happened again. First of all, let's ship more steel into the concrete sector. Actually, probably can't because it's full. Okay, let's allow this to resume again. Okay, there we go. Okay, let me see if this works. Okay, it's using all the drones, that's good. This will start consuming all the steel, that's good. Allow my aluminium production to resume. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to replace this as well. Keep curbing myself with this aluminium issues, so I'm going to create more of a solution. There we go. So you're going to deliver aluminium. And I'll keep one train for now, I think. We need depot level 1s, wow. Okay. Just looks a little neater doing it like this, to be honest. Doesn't make a functional difference, but... Okay, we'll scatter some depots throughout. Okay. No worries. Thank you very much for hanging around, Omni. It was good to see you again. And I hope you have a good start to your weekend tomorrow. Friday, after all. I will be back tomorrow and this weekend, actually, as well. So, looking forward to playing some more things. I'll see you later. Right, I think this is functional now. Fantastic. Okay, everything's working again. I'm all good. Polymer, sorry, high-techs. I got so many polymers. It's just an aluminium issue, which I could just add a second train to this, or I could leave it. I think it's okay for now. Yeah, looks like we're getting enough now. Okay, cool. City is growing again. Fantastic. Let me check on these cities real quick. I think as long as they're stable, I'm happy. Which they're not, that's interesting. It's actually because I'm not using enough of this. Oh, it's the steel, that's right. Okay, I forgot about that. Okay. So... because the steel isn't being used for the concrete. Which, actually, I should just get rid of this. Okay. I might try to, I might just put a couple of assemblers down. Which I can't find for some reason. There we go. Oops, no, I want you to have... literally just make greenhouses. Just because it consumes steel and polymer, which I'm stockpiling, so may as well, like literally may as well. And then they're not being supplied enough O2. That's interesting. Because these are not level 2s. There we go. Let's fix that problem. And what about concrete? I'm going to put another one over here, actually. Okay. I think we've resolved that issue. And I think the problem that I'm having right now... Oops. Let's... actually, I can fix this a different way, can't I? That works. Is sulfur issue, which I think is just the amount of trains. Okay, cool. That city will start growing again. Happy with that. You're on the verge of growing if I get you more reinforced concrete and high-tech parts. So let's have a look at what the issue is. Aluminium. So let's put 2 trains up here. Oh, and it's because I've run out. Okay. So... we will add a bit of a supply hub through this. And then add another couple of thingamajiggities here. There we are. Wow, you're the wrong thing. Okay, that's better. Alright, that should fix that issue, I hope. Because how many are you producing? 180, yeah, okay. That's lots. Okay, it's just the inputs that are the issue. That will even out with a little bit of time. You should be a depot mark too. Yeah. I'm gonna put another truck on it just in case. And what's my issue with the factories? I think it's a concrete problem. No, it's a sulfur problem. Interesting. Okay. Hopefully that will rectify that issue. Although I'm not 100% confident that it will, but we'll see how we go. It feels so awkward doing it with the supply hubs like this, just because there's so much dead sulfur, like sulfur not being used, it's sitting on all these pads, but there's not much I can do about that. Like, I can use trucks, but then I need like a bajillion like little road stops near all of these hubs in order to push it back and forth, which works, but it's annoying, so... Okay. That will hopefully catch up eventually. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Oh, it's sort of working. Let's just add a little bit more. I might try to get rid of some of the dead connections. Which I think having less of these fixes that problem more. Yeah. It should try to balance more towards the front if there's less of them. I think. Sort of the logic that I imagine. Yeah. Okay, anyway. Oh, they've grown enough. Oh, you're right. Okay, they have been sort of bouncing back and forth between that, haven't they? Okay, there we are. They're happy with that now. How are you doing? Okay, so I need a second one of these. I think the demand for everything has shot up again. 368. Okay. I don't have enough. I don't have enough O2. Oh, I actually just don't have enough now. Okay, I'll do that. Hoping that will give me a stream of oxygen moving in, which looks like it is. Lovely, and now I just need more concrete, which is because I need more raw concrete, which is because I need more sulfur. I think I need to do something similar here, which is to get rid of the redundant... Okay, the redundant sulfur pads. In order to encourage it to push forward a little bit more. What I might need to do is just do this. That's not a Mark II. That is. And just gives them a little bit more direct access to the sulfur. Which it will still daisy chain it through, I think, technically. But yeah. Add another train, actually maybe another 2. 3. Okay. And what's happening with my high-tech parts? It's a aluminium problem again. Okay, let's add a couple more trains to this. Lovely. God, the city is massive. At least it looks massive. The actual population number is not insanely high, 64,000. Oh, okay, I think we're having throughput issues with the waste disposal. We're full up. So I'm not getting enough water. Let's add a couple more trains. I think I might get rid of these little factories now. Try and encourage more use of these recycling centers. Because I think it's being backed up by the fact that I'm not using all this compost. In fact, I'm actually just going to get rid of this. No, wait, I want them there. I'll get rid of these factories. I need to kill this backlog. A little bit of a problem. Have I completely drained this fluorite? Okay, well there's technically one more thing here, but I'm not going to stress about that. I'm going to get rid of this stuff now. Oh, it's such a long railway. And I mean, these aren't full. Nitrogen is full though. I'm just thinking, like, I guess if it's not full, that means it's just still, like, passing water up, which is fine. It's just that there's a little bit bottom heavy. Okay, that's alright. I suspect these greenhouses will be working in proper swing now. Or maybe slightly more. Might need some more water. We can figure out where. There we go. That's good, that's good. There we are. Alright. That gets me more water. Which will translate to more food. We need 368, so I suspect that the train route is still okay. Yeah, 468, I just need to fill it up more, so 120, 180, 240, 300, 360, okay, I got more than enough production, I just gotta get more water going. So I'm gonna add even more water to this. Which is probably gonna end up being slight overkill, but that's okay. It's not even... It's not really pushing them forward. Maybe that if we do that, it might work. I think that's working a little bit better, okay. Here we are. Okay, I think that will give us enough food. What else are they screaming for? Reinforced concrete. What a shock, huh? Okay, now what I'm gonna do... is set up, obviously, production here. And I'm gonna add a second train line to hopefully move this stuff a little bit faster / more efficiently than just doing it with... do it here. Just because I think it will struggle otherwise, because the sheer volume of sulfur that needs to move is pretty crazy. So I'll set that up like that, bring that there, and then we click this. Oh, I need another offloader. Okay. Let's actually also set another offload ramp, because I don't want to overload this one. It's actually kind of a small station, which is not ideal for the amount of sulfur that we need to drop off. Destination over here. Bring sulfur, please. I'm gonna add probably at least a bunch. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, these trains are all backed up. They're not getting enough. Okay, I might try to manage this a little bit more actively now. See what I can do about this. What do I mean by that? Well, once I've allowed the city to grow, I'm going to turn off the concrete supply so that I'm not just consuming all of this. Although it's such a pain because I need the steel to be consumed, but yeah. I'll allow this all to stockpile up a little bit. Okay, there we go. Now I'll supply them. Okay, we're growing again. No, we're not. Oh my god, really? What do we fill up on? Metal. Yeah, turn this off. Okay. I'm not using it because I'm not consuming enough steel. So even this little steel dump is not supplying enough. Sorry, not consuming enough steel. So I gotta figure out a way to use this steel. I don't need it in any of my other industries, I don't think, except for the reinforced concrete. I did unlock infused steel or something. Let's have a look if I can do anything with that. I don't think I can make anything. Assembler? That's what I was already looking at, wasn't it? Yeah, I can make tempered steel, but I don't actually need it for anything yet. It's not an ingredient. And it doesn't produce any buildings. Okay. Okay. Concrete doesn't really work because that's a consumable. Like, I don't want to have to make a concrete production just to get rid of steel. This one's something that will just consume steel. I might just, honestly, I might just make more of these. Wait. No, they are technically linked, yes. Okay. Okay. Chuck a few factories down here. You're gonna offload some parts, which you're gonna make trucks with. Like, literally just because I can. Or more because I need to. I'm gonna try to diminish some of the supply. By doing that. Okay, we're gonna have a lot of trucks. But that's okay. I mean, like, we literally have to do something about this, so that's what I can do. Alright. How are you doing? You're pretty unhappy about stuff. You don't have concrete, that's why. You're also not getting... So you're not getting polymers because polymers are not... Oh, okay, I think the polymers are being consumed by the other things, which is not good. So I need to do something about this aluminium. Which there's no easy... dump for aluminium. Again, I'm just gonna have to manually sort of babysit this for a second in order to try and get rid of some of the supply. Might just drop that to 2. Okay, that's okay. That starts working out for me. And then you, how are you doing? You're stable? That's good. Oh, shy. You might need 2 of these. Yeah. Let's manually delete some of that. Manually delete some of that. Looks like you're happy. More or less, but food is a bit of an issue. I kind of want to turn off the concrete, which I'm actually going to do, just because I don't want to consume it all while I'm not looking at the city. It won't shrink, which is good. Okay, so how are you doing? Waste disposal is happy. I'm shocked. Well, it's sort of happy. Yeah, okay, Let's add a few trains to bring some reinforced concrete finally, and then this might actually allow the city to grow again. Although I suspect that's going to be very short-lived. I don't know what the next threshold is. I think it's just 100. Will the goods change again? Actually, I don't think the goods changed at... Oh, they might have changed at 10k, I don't remember. And we're short on supply again, which is food. I think I have enough food. Might just need more trains. Actually, I don't think the last one unloaded properly, so maybe I need more, depots. There we go. Well, I mean, we're very rapidly approaching 100. Ooh. Hit a wall, which is with waste disposal. I would love to expand this station out. You know, I might actually do that. Because it's not going to actually mess up the routes. Or maybe it will. I need to just sort of get it to recalculate. I don't see. Okay, can you just... Okay, it's slightly stupid. It can't recalculate the path, which is a little bit annoying, but that's okay. It's okay. Here we go. Just set it up manually again. I'm gonna have to do the same here. Origin over here. High-tech parts. Oh, did I set good for this? Yeah, okay. That's fine. I think I might want to send this way and then do this. I think that's actually slightly better, yeah. There we go. City's growing again. And I wonder what we're going to get at 100,000, because I think that's going to change the goods yet again. Might try to add some extra... Wow, I've run out of trains. Okay. Darn it. What do I need for trains? Need an assembler for one. Mechanical and high-tech parts, okay. Alright, look, I've got a lot of Is there somewhere I have a lot of high-tech parts? Not here. Suspect you might. You do. You also have a bit of an excess of steel. Okay, this is good. So, I'm going to chuck this over here. Yay! Cover 5% of the surface by forests. I got Depot Mark 3s, fantastic. Plastic waste. That's also actually kind of annoying. So, tempered steel, polymer bar. Actually, maybe I guess it's necessary because in order to make this, I need tempered steel and polymer bars. Okay. So let's have a quick look. I assume that means the city wants that stuff. Oh, they actually no longer want reinforced concrete. Super weird. I'm gonna leave it here just in case they change their mind. Like if the city shrinks slightly and then suddenly need reinforced concrete again, I'll leave the supply chain here for a bit. Although I strongly suspect that won't happen because everything else should still be flowing. But this is probably really good because I think I might be able to create a closed loop now with this stuff. So plastic waste I can use for polymers. So I could theoretically delete this massive amount of atmospheric extractors I have around that are kind of like annoying. And get polymers that way instead. Nitrogen is going to be a little bit interesting. It's currently being made all the way down here, which I have a lot of, but shipping it up will be slightly awkward. It won't be too bad, actually. Assuming I can get through the ocean. Ooh, it's starting to look pretty cool. I should try to add some forestry, to be honest. I wonder if I could, like, create a brush. Might be a little bit easier. Oh, it's deteriorating. Too cold. Oh, really? I wonder if there's like a... Oh, the forest grew on its own. Okay. Cool. So if I just chuck these around in some nice spots. Okay, not enough water. Dormant. Okay. So if I just like throw some of these around in various spots, they'll grow themselves. Alright, I kind of like that. I should probably mix pine and eucalyptus, but that's alright. I'm just gonna have eucalyptus. I didn't even notice this. That's cool. They do not look like eucalyptus trees. I'll be honest. Oh, I guess they kind of do. Let me... I'm actually going to change... Oh, I'm full of eucalyptus trees. Okay, I didn't realize I could be full. I'm going to change two of these to pines, and I'll try to get some mixed forests. Although it's probably not going to happen. Just in case, you know, there's like a virus that the trees get, because then if they're really monocultured, we'll have a problem. Oh, these aren't as good with heat. So your minimum temperature is higher, but you have a higher tolerance temperature. That's interesting. It makes sense. Eucalyptus are made for heat a little bit more. They also have a tendency to explode, but you know, at least in Australia they do. And that's just because it gets so hot the sap heats up, from what I understand. Alright. Gonna just throw down lots of forests so that they grow on their own, hopefully. I don't know if I'm really putting these in the right spot, but hey, it's not like I'm losing anything. I'm just trying to put them near water. I'm assuming that's going to give them the best bet. Ba-ba-da-ba. Start helping the world go green. Touching. Oh, okay. So just put it closer, I assume. Fair shout. Thanks. I mean, if there's anything like the last parts I put down where I completely forgot about it and it just kind of went crazy. Although it may have been closer to water. There's no way to increase the brush size, is there? That's right, I'll it doesn't take that long, I guess. Would be handy. Alright, fantastic. The sunny beaches with the eucalyptus trees. And the red dirt. It actually kind of really is starting to look like the Outback, I'm not gonna lie. It does look very neat when I zoom out too. I think the green alongside the blue. Oh, that's not water. Let's check some up this way. And this way. I imagine them growing over deposits is not going to be a problem for me. I can probably just fell them if required. We can make a lumber industry. And then the people will start burning wood in their homes, and then we'll start a whole new global warming crisis on a whole new planet. Because we couldn't possibly make the same mistake twice, right? Because also my supply of treesies will 3D print some more, that is not a problem. Now let's try and set this composite route up. Oh wow, I've actually exhausted the supply there. And here. Interesting. I think I think the waste production actually dropped in quantity. And I now need to do something about plastic. Okay, I'm gonna put it on this side. Just to try and have a different setup. Plastic waste, please. Alright. You require composite. Okay. Is this done in an assembler or a factory? Assembler is okay, it's factory. Okay. Do I unlock anything else? No. Okay. Alright. Issues Thane. So tempered steel and polymer bars. So I assume I can recycle the... Wait, it might be a factory. Oh no, I need a recycling center probably. Yeah, okay. Okay, recycling center into... Okay. Actually, this is only a one-way consumption, so maybe I'll just put recycling centers here, straight up. Ship out polymer bars. Might be slightly... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do it like this. Have it too deep. In case anyone expand that. Throw down a train station. Okay. Now the question is, where do I want to move this? Is that... No, I need tempered steel. Okay, so what I might try to do, actually... I'm going to delete this route. I no longer need the reinforced concrete. I need the steel, though, for sure. First of all, I need to get rid of it in order to make my recycling centers keep operating. And second of all, I need it in order to make tempered steel, in order to make... I've already forgotten the name of that product. Anyway, you get the idea. Let's pull this down. And connect it up like so. And you're not actually connected across. Okay. Okay. I need to bring nitrogen all the way up here. I need to bring steel here. I need to bring polymer here. Okay, so I'm going to make a... So steel plus nitrogen. Okay, so they need to come up on the same station, basically, I think. Do that slightly better. Okay. So I need to unload steel. And then I need to unload nitrogen. That gives us the maximum surface area, more or less. Okay. Steel can come this way. Ooh, actually, while I would still need to change this route, wouldn't I? I just want to make this slightly bigger. Or I could change this entirely. Well, I mean, I don't need this stuff. This is literally just producing crap so I can get rid of the steel. Let's get rid of that. And I'm gonna set up a... depot here to get to move the steel a little bit more efficiently, I think. Gonna have to do it like, well, this should, that's not steel. Okay, I need to bring the aluminium down that way. I do, don't I? No, I don't. These are still all touching. Okay, this will be slightly easier actually once I have a tier 3 depot. But the basic idea of this is to pull a station through here. Just this will allow me to decouple it from the other one, which would be nice. And I wanted to make it slightly longer, which I failed at doing. Okay, there we go. That gives us a nice big stopping point for the steel. And let's change that because it looks awkward. Okay, I mean, it still looks awkward. You would not want to take that corner going like 300 kilometers an hour, but you know, I'm sure we have really fancy trains, so they'll be fine. I mean, considering that the trains can swim, I guess they are pretty fancy. Okay, steel comes this way. If I can find it. It's up here. There we go. Apparently it's a raw material. I disagree, but you know. We shan't argue with the game. And we'll pass the nitrogen along. Which is painful because this is a bit inefficient way of doing it. But it will have to do. I'll find a way to fix it up a little bit later. Yeah, deliver the nitrogen this way, please. Nope, this one. Okay, there we are. Alright, now I can have a line of factories creating tempered steel. I can actually have it 2 deep as well, which this is almost certainly a massive overkill. But hey. Okay. Alright, then what do I actually want to do with it? I want to... Does it go into factories or assemblers? It goes into factories, doesn't it? And I need to bring the polymers down. Which I could probably actually do with trucks, but it's alright. I'll do it with the train. It's a bit more efficient anyway. Factories. So I'm going to want composite. In which case I need to have polymer bars on every second and then composites on every second. I think this means everything can reach. It would be nicer if these were slightly different colors. It's a little bit hard to tell, but hey. It's fine. This big station. I don't actually think I needed to connect this up this way, did I? Not the way that I did it. That's okay. Alright, so you're coming this way to please deliver polymer bars. Put 2 of them. What I should do... I should have made this 3 deep because I can offload here as well and pass them on to a supply station. Or maybe I'll just send them a different way anyway. Like, I might just deliver them straight into the city. We're gonna have to demolish some houses to do so. Yeah, just to keep it separate. And to give me an excuse to build cool train tracks. Okay. It's nice and simple. Alright, well the great thing is now I think that this... Oh, I need to delete that route so I can use the... Yeah. I think the city is now self-sufficient. I'm not actually using anything that's consumable. It's all built off recycled components, basically. Which saves me a lot of headache. I do want to set up some stuff though, so I need to bring some composites down. And one assembler. What am I making? Depots. I'm gonna try to fuel 3 of them. Although I suspect it might not work. I want to try to build a bunch to begin with, and then I'll dial it back because I won't need, like, you know, infinite, but hey. Okay. I think I want to get going with a little bit more atmospheric pressure again. So I need to find a good spot to do this. What I'm looking for right now is fluorite and sulfur right near each other. This works. Yeah, so sulfur and fluorite. You might get to be the first trial for this. Okay, let's see. I think these are being reached by, and then they should all... Yeah, okay. I think that works. I hope that works. Could have almost just passed them along with a thingy-majiggity, but... Well. Change this to sulfur, do the same thing on this side. Ooh, you aren't quite reaching. Yeah. Okay. Try to do something similar here as well. Actually, I'm going to replace you with tier 3s. I think that should allow you to reach the innermost ones. Oops, bugger. Okay. I'll just put some more ones around the outside. Play past the parcel. And then here, I'll set up this and bring it across. And then destination, bring some sulfur. Oh. Alright, lovely. Let's start pimping out our atmosphere. Sounds good. And I want to try to do something similar with the SF6 also. But we'll circle back to that, I think. Unless, what do I need? I need nitrogen and sulfur. No, I need fluorite and nitrogen. So any deposit that's in the Arctic, which this one's probably going to run out at some point, so I should definitely do that. I think they will reach one another. I'm not 100% on that, but... I'm gonna put them over here. F3. And you're gonna be nitrogen. Put some ice miners down. I'm hoping these don't stop mining when they're full of water, which I think we established that they didn't, but I don't remember. Find out. That will allow us to build up more temperature. I want to aim for 3 degrees so these eucalypts grow. Which ooh, looks like these... Oh my god, okay, I think these forests are really taking off. Yeah, there we go, that works better. Oh yeah, they're spreading pretty quick. Look at that, pretty cool. Ooh, you're unhappy. You have no waste disposal. Oh yeah, okay. I really need to deal with that, but I don't want it to like shrink into non-existence. I think you're doing okay, aren't you? Yeah, you're a little bit more self-sufficient. You're still having science issues. Because we're full on steel. Well, and aluminium. Can we just artificially get rid of some of it? And manually get the process working again. Slightly annoying. Yeah, now they're happy again. Okay. Well, in order to get rid of the concrete, I need to grow them to size 100,000, which is like not as well. This Fukuoka is kind of close to that, actually. When I say kind of, I mean like not greatly. Oh, I have steel issues. Okay. Which is linked to what? The fact that this can't reach. That's better. I mean, sort of. It's not fantastic. I don't think I even need this. I mean, I can replace all this stuff with Mark 3s, so what I should do is, yeah, literally just, like, get rid of these things. This will help me move the steel a lot faster, which is pretty good. Yeah, okay, yep. That's way better. Okay. That'll allow these things to actually produce with what's coming through. Which is actually kind of full. We're not getting enough metal waste to make it work, so I might require steel in order to make the stuff happen consistently. But for now, it's okay. That's okay. They don't really need composite 100% of the time, so as long as the disposals, like if the disposal is consistently fulfilled, then they're going to be happy. Like they're not going to shrink at least. Because they definitely get oxygen, and I'm looking at the wrong thing, oxygen and high-tech parts consistently. Food is a little bit questionable. I think we run out of organic waste if I had to guess. Yep. So compost is running low. So if I reinstate these factories, this should help to fix part of the issue. And I can actually do that as well. Sort of help. It's interesting how the setups change once you've got the tier 3. It makes it like having that third tile range makes it suddenly substantially easier to do a lot of things. I'm actually going to also up these to have more drones. I actually don't even need these, so I don't know what I'm doing with that. I used to have factories over here, but they're no longer required. Okay. That might help with that food. Let's look at Fukuoka. Now that I've got, like, the tier 3 drones will certainly help me achieve things a little bit better. So let's see what I can do with this. You require more everything. Food is okay, but you're not using enough waste. Let's up the supply and see what we can do. Oh yeah, okay, I definitely just need to increase the amount of trains we got going there. That'll help. Which... I want to try to get rid of these, I think. Although I want the food to continue to supply, I don't want these not operating. So we're going to increase the amount of trains running here. And I might up some of these to tier 3s just to increase their load and offload speed. Might do the same thing here. What is that trying to grab? No item. Yeah, well that doesn't help, does it? Yeah. I suspect that will help massively. Although, you know, the issue actually might just be that I need a third one of these. There we go. And where's the metal waste? Yeah, that's better. Well, another one? Maybe? Another one? Crikey. Oh, okay. I'm not using it. Well that makes sense. Because I don't need them to make anything. I think mostly because reinforced concrete isn't being produced. So the steel is not being used. Let me make these a tier 3. I'm gonna have another polymer factory. I'm gonna try to fix these issues before I move on to re-enabling the reinforced concrete. Although it kind of is part of the problem because I'm not using steel. Oh no. There's water here, which is gonna make this impossible to expand. Probably ship these up with I guess this will be fine. See, I've done that now and it's like screwed up the drones. You're suddenly only using one drone from each of these depots, which is super weird. I've noticed that happened a few times and I don't understand why. I might trash the route and try again, see what happens. No, it's still doing the same thing. Headphones just cut out, sorry. Oops. Yeah, I really don't understand. It's super weird and annoying. Means I might have to replace this with a train line. Although it seems like it's still working. Okay. Food is still an issue. I wonder if there's a transport problem or if I'm still just waiting on the production to catch up. Or maybe now I have used all the organic waste. Yeah, okay, I've used it all. Alright, I need to re-enable those factories then, that's okay. come back and plop them down. Make more compost for me, please. Actually, that's not the issue, is it? Water is the problem. Right, whoops. I wonder if this will help. I can't change these setups now. What I should do is do something like this. You might be wondering what on earth I'm doing. And the answer is just setting up a little manual delivery. Water, please. There we are. Just to relieve some pressure off the back end of this. So it's kind of getting all stuck up here because these drones can't move quick enough. They can't push the water downwards. So I'm hoping that this will help. I mean, that's too many trucks, I think, but... Not really convinced that it's, like, working quite well, but... If I maybe move this down, it would be a little bit better. Like so. It makes more sense. Might be able to grab directly from these guys, maybe not. Yeah, I don't know why... I guess they are... I mean, they're flowing in a near continuous line. Not quite. Maybe it's just the way it works. I don't know. Anyway. Seems like that might be working. Well, to be honest, I think I might literally just replace this with a train line. Seems like it might work a little bit better. Trains seem to just be better. Gonna look a little funny, but it's alright. Let's try 2 of them. Oh, this already seems to be picking up the speed a lot more. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, okay, now we're like full up on food. Lol, okay. That means I want to add some more trains. So this whole setup is pretty happy. Okay. Now I just need to fix the... Okay, yes, this problem. Okay. So... high-tech parts is currently struggling. Why? We don't have enough polymers. I mean, that's pretty fixable, so... Just gonna add some more of these in. What are you bringing? Aluminium. I think I maybe don't need this anymore. Let's slow you down a little bit. Actually, I probably do, but you know. Okay, factory. Is there anything I can use? Looks like I was trying to consume this stuff. Proving a bit difficult. If I can whittle it down. Okay. I think I'm happy to start this up again now. Which, you know what, it presents me with a good opportunity to replace with a rail line. As I know, I was having issues last time trying to supply this with not a rail line. Ooh. Reinforced concrete, yeah. Okay. That should work. Complete the line. Time is, oh my god. Okay, I really need to go to bed soon. Right, I'll get there. It's almost Friday, you know. Get sleepy on the weekend, I'll go to work. But for now... I could probably technically use the same setup. But I don't really want to. Even though it kind of looks hideous when I can join it all like this, but that's okay. Is that a route? No, I gotta put down a station first. We're gonna do that. I'm actually gonna do it with tier 3s, because why wouldn't I? Okay. Oh, I also need a rail stop over here. And it's going the right way. Reinforced concrete. Please. I'm gonna put 3 trains. Because we are gonna need it. But this should encourage the entire system to move along nicely now. These are still working as well over here, which is good. Cool. There's more sulfur up there. Yeah, I might need to inject more sulfur into the mix. So what I'm going to do is replace these with tier 3s. And pop some more of these down. Just to pass stuff around. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Setup appears to be working. City is grown. Let's see how fast we can grow it. I want to get it to 100,000 so I don't need to worry about concrete anymore. Because I don't want to deal with stupid sulfur. And then at least once it's in a closed loop, you know, it's fixed at that population theoretically. What am I short on? High tech? It's just short on what? Delivery, I think. It's the delivery issue. Which... Okay, I think it's... I need to do this by train now. Bugger. Okay. That's okay. How many trains do I have? Okay, 142. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of this now. Please make you a tier 3. Oh, this is slightly painful. Hopefully I can still put this down. I actually set a destination here. Well, they should just move right through each other, right? So that's fine. I might keep the truck one just to substitute. Sorry, just to append onto the train route, but this should be able to handle basically the entire bulk. I'll put you here. That actually probably will help a lot. Okay, that's fantastic. I might need to do the same thing with O2. That looks like it might be able to handle it. Probably gonna hit its limit. This is kind of an awkward setup. I could probably use this train line as well for it. Let's look at doing that. I'll leave myself room. That's good. Make some depot Mark 3s in here for oxygen. Let's just do it like that for now. That's okay. Then we'll put a stop here. This is gonna have to be slightly different. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to get rid of this, aren't I? That's right, we'll get rid of it. So that remains connected. Get rid of this road. Okay. Then all I need to do is pull a rail link this way, and then figure out how I'm going to set up the depot. Oh, that's the capital. That's the capital. I probably can't demolish that. O2, okay. O2. There we go. Alright, we'll do it like that. Hopefully this will be sufficient. Can't imagine a world in which it's not. Put 2 trains. Actually, I might put 3 trains onto it. There we go. I think the stop might normally not be long enough, but with depot Mark 3s, it should be pretty sufficient. There we go. Be pretty happy with that. And it's grown pretty zoom. Fantastic. Okay. God, this game is so addictive. Like, there are plenty of ways you can make things a little bit more efficient as well, I imagine. Not that I paid too much attention to that. But just the simple supply and expand is pretty addictive. And we're slowly increasing our temperature as well. Looks like we're almost at the 3-degree mark, which is where our eucalypts should start growing. And I love seeing the forest spread. It's pretty cool. I wonder if it will actually stop the water from... I doubt it, actually, but, you know. Let's add a little green area around this direction. Maybe around here. What are these? Oh, the eucalypts. Probably in... I don't remember where I put any pine forests. I kind of want to see what they look like. I haven't seen them grow naturally. Mostly because I put eucalypts down, which, you know... You get what you asked for, I suppose. Ah, your eucalypts, your eucalypts. I mean, they love it though. Why? May as well throw them down. By the way, I'm definitely not this much of a green thumb in real life. I had one plant over my you know, green thumb career and it died, so you know. I wouldn't call myself much of a gardener. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the pine forests, but there's one somewhere. I'm sure I'll find it eventually. That's all underwater. Nice. Is it a volcano? No. Saw the orange dot in the middle. I was like, ooh. You know, I put one near where my trees are being made. That's right. No, I didn't. That's all eucalypt. It's a pretty damn big forest too. It's going crazy. Ah, here's pine. Oh, it looks cool. Oh, the eucalypts are growing in there as well. I mean... the pines do look cool. But I think I kind of prefer the eucalypts just because they look a little bit more natural, you know, like rather than just being a geometric spike that is lethal if you know, poke someone in the wrong spot with it. Whereas the eucalypts at least look a little bit more like trees. Anyway, that's just the amusement. Okay, high tech is falling behind. Why? I think it's a transport problem. So it looks like they're being produced. Actually, it might even be a supply issue. There we go, that's better. I think I just need more trains. Oh yeah, 268 demand. Okay, let's add another train even. Add another train here. You're fine. Food's looking okay. I'm probably gonna... Ooh, how much are we producing? Okay, I'm gonna ramp up the export of stuff. Just to make sure we're keeping up. Gee, I don't need that extra train. But otherwise, I think this city is going to be okay to just free grow into 100k. Hopefully. Let's see how we go. Time is... Oh my god, it's set my time to stop. Okay. But I can't! Must grow the city! I might require... Oh, there's a supply depot there, actually, that's fine. Alrighty. I wonder if I hit a point where I actually need to add more, like, import depots, because the supplies centers are simply not enough to fuel what we got going on. It's entirely possible. But for now, I'm clearly not at that point, so what are you struggling with? Export, okay, it's because of this. Okay, and I think it's because we're not loading enough onto the other end. First of all, let's up you all to level 3. Then... let's do the same on this side. Okay, I think this is now actually a case of I don't have enough recycling centers. Let's get rid of this. I might end up needing it again, but you know. I should actually probably shuffle these down. So that I can double layer this. And everything should still work pretty smooth. There we are. I add an extra one just while I can because the water's cropping up. There we go. Okay, that's consuming it all now. I think that will help. Shouldn't really be outputting anymore, but it might be. So let's just add another train. Okay, what have we lost supply of? Food. Okay, that's actually not surprising because I haven't checked that one in a bit. What are we short on? Water, I think. Yeah, okay, yep, definitely. Alright, so now I officially need to substitute this with some extra stuff. And the way I'm going to do that is with pumping stations. Which is actually nice and simple. I don't even need to, it's close enough that I don't need to set up any transport for this. Although you're not quite getting enough of what you need. That's okay. Is it? No. I have a habit of saying that. I think we add a couple of extra. Fantastic. Alright, they're going to shuffle back and forth a lot. There we go. This one is still struggling. I might put them a little bit closer. Although now this one's not getting it, so I think it was flowing through. And then we just don't have enough water being produced. Anyway, that's all good. We're now running out of everything else. Okay, probably... We need 322 reinforced concrete. We need more oxygen than we're getting, that's surprising. Ooh, okay, no it's not, because I need more oxygen. I'm probably also going to need more carbon too, so I'm guilt-free about putting more of these down. Which I could actually, you know, increase the depth of what I can go for with the Mark IIIs, but I'll stick with this for now. Oh no. We want you to be... Make them more carbon for now, and then I'll grab this one and change it up. Here we go. That should pass them down the line. And I think they're all being collected. Yeah, looks like it. That's good. Hopefully that's enough. Looks like it is. Okay. High-tech parts. I think that's probably a polymer issue, which should theoretically be getting rectified. Although, actually, no, it doesn't look like that's true anymore. I can get rid of this now, which actually gives me some extra space to work with, which is good. I think I need more factories. Which I don't need you there anymore. Let's put a depot there. Yeah. I don't know if that's actually the issue, but we've got enough supply to fuel it, so I may as well leave it as such. Looks like the steel is full again, so I might need to, actually, let's up this. Because I got rid of my steel sink, so, I don't know what to do with it. I'm just going to put an absolutely massive menace to your reserves down here. Okay. We're going to start running out of sulfite. I don't find a solution. Which will be to mine more sulfite. Whoops. Okay, I think that should have passed it along. And let's actually create another link here. Ah! I'm gonna upgrade all these as well, just to make them... Ah. That should work. I need a bit more transport. Oh, jeez. Really? I don't have enough concrete. Alright, I'm gonna pause this. Let a stockpile build up. But I think my issue is that I don't have enough concrete being produced. Oh, right, okay, hang on, these aren't Mark IIIs. That would help. I don't know why it's getting rid of the storage on them. It's slightly annoying, but that's okay. This whole setup is a bit awkward and inefficient, but hopefully this will allow it to work for a bit. Because I only need to hit 100,000 and then the concrete is gone. Which is sort of the objective. Get rid of the stupid concrete so I don't have to worry about this sulfur mining, because it's really annoying. And I'm about to hit the 5 Pascal. No, 5% of the first surface area. Okay. With our crazy forests, which we're almost at 3 degrees, so the eucalypts will start growing as well. On day on. How you doing? Yeah, you're rolling. Oh, you're only a Mark 2. You should be a Mark 3. That will help that to actually work. Okay. And I don't remember where I put my other little setup. Somewhere. Here it is. How you doing? Oh, similar issue. Yeah. Yeah, I might just do this then. Just because there's no harm in doing so, so. There we go. It will happen a little bit quicker. You're growing. Hopefully it can survive to 100. Theoretically our throughput should be able to handle it. But you never know what will go wrong. Oh! We had a total population of, I assume it's 1 million. Yeah, looks like it. Okay. I'm 1/10 of the way there. Easy as, no problem. Because you're 100k. You're almost 100k. And then I'll probably want to do the same thing with the third city. It certainly seems to get a little bit, like it gets easier and harder, I guess. I didn't unlock anything there, that's sad. Because once the concrete's gone, then there's no, there's no sulfur, so there's no depletable good. It's all theoretically producing continuously in a cycle. And then all I need to do is find the deficiencies and inject whatever is missing. Which it appears to be steel over in this situation. Aluminium is like, well, good. See, what I could do is get rid of this. Kind of unnecessarily consuming steel. Actually, probably not, but... yeah, so all I need to do here is really just inject some steel, and it will start... Would it start growing? It would, actually, yeah. No, the waste disposal is not sufficient. Why? Ah, well that helps, doesn't it? It will also actually, by definition, give me more steel, because there's more waste coming out. I should probably replace these with tier 3s. It will help. Yeah, well anyway, everything over here is kind of moving nice and smoothly. We need another waste over here as well. Oh, you know what it probably is probably the plastic. Yeah, okay. Oh, because it's full. Right, because I'm not yeah, okay, because I'm not consuming it over here. Yeah, that makes sense actually. Whoops. I didn't need to put those extra things down, but that's fine. Okay. I might need to get rid of this polymer route and supply it with polymer from here. Depending on how much... Well, actually I can check, I guess. You need 1 and 1. So... I don't know how much I'm producing plastic-wise, but... Well, it's 300 plastic waste, which will turn into about 100 polymer bars, which I could then need to turn into 203 composite. So I actually don't know if this is enough to supply composite production. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent, and I think I've severely taxed my brain. Oh no, but I want to hit 100,000. I can do it. I can do it. So I need to pause this again, let the stockpile build up. And I'm almost there. Once I'm there, we're there. We're done with concrete forever. And then once I've hit 100k on the city, I swear, I promise, I'll conclude the stream. Ooh, we're having issues with waste. Like the organic waste is struggling. A little bit of extra storage there, that'll help. Will it? No, apparently not. Hello there. You've caught me in chronic extender mode, where I desperately need to stop playing, and yet I can't seem to find the willpower. I'm just trying to hit 100,000 pop. Interesting. Is it a good interesting or a bad interesting? You're not wrong. It is interesting. I don't know if it's in a good or a bad way. Yeah, no, I know how you feel. It definitely helps going through the second city, because the first city looked like a freaking nightmare. But this one is a little bit cleaner. But I'm desperately struggling to yeah, what's my issue with the waste? It's not getting rid of it fast enough for some reason. I need to shuffle around slightly, actually. Problem? Yes, that was the issue. Okay. Actually, what I need to do is that. That's better. That's better. There we go. There we go. All right. 100%. Okay. Now all I got to do is get some damn concrete in here. So stockpile is built up. Let's send the trains back in. Show me food and high tech. Sure. Food is all the way up here. I have a bit of a funky loop. So water and nitrogen getting pumped out of the ice, coming down the recycle centers, which are using the organic waste, which is then pumping into the greenhouse. Now, the interesting thing here is that there are a couple of different deficiencies. So when you first start, you won't have enough organic waste to fuel your greenhouses, so you need to inject a couple of compost factories. So I'm fueling them with carbon from atmospheric extractors, which sort of helps to supplement the production here. And then your next problem will be water throughput. So I was not getting enough water out of all these ice extractors, but we've got plenty of nitrogen, so I've had to add a whole bunch of water pumps onto the edge. But I'm actually also realizing that I need to put some more. I'm going to replace these with Tech 3s and try to put some more compost factories in. Which I'm sort of running out of room for. It's a little bit awkward. I need to replace these with 3s as well. Okay. So that is the food. Let me... Okay, the high-tech. I assume you mean the high-tech components. Here we go. Okay, so the high-tech parts are feeding off the recycling centers, plus a small extra amount of aluminium from a smelting factory. But it's mostly fine off the recycling setup, which is in the center here, and then coupled with carbon that's being fed in from atmospheric extractors. So there you go. That's the two. It's a little messy, but it works. And then, well, actually later, once you get to Tech 3, so I've sort of hit the next tier over here. Oh no, I haven't even reset up those polymers, never mind. Never mind. Ignore that part. How do you deal with the excess steel? Yeah, that's kind of a pain in the ass. What you can do with initially is, well, you fuel it into your reinforced concrete line. But then you'll have an extra chunk. So you can see I set up a whole bunch of depots over here just to stop it from backing up. But the other thing that I do is you can do a small trick where you basically create a... Hang on, I'll set one up here for you. Because I don't think there's a maximum amount of goods that you can have or something. So what you can do is you can set up a little depot to literally create a bunch of machine components. Sorry, mechanical parts. And then if you set up a dump for them, and then set up a whole bunch of assemblers, and make trucks. Because there's no extra input or output goods from that. What it will do is literally just creates a steel sink. So it will consume the steel and not send it anywhere. And you just start stockpiling trucks. I probably have like a bajillion of them. I haven't checked in a long time. Let me have a look. I've got 2,000. Oh yeah, there you go. But yeah, so you can create like just a side dump. It's kind of handy to get rid of it, because it is a problem. Yeah. But once you hit 100,000 pop, you'll start needing the steel again. But no, cool stuff. Good luck with the new worlds. It's definitely easier the second time around. Well, I haven't actually played the second time, but you definitely learn the little tricks that help. Yeah, I think one of the things, I don't know how far you've made it with your first world, but what I realized is that I was hating moving the concrete around, because obviously your sulfur starts to, once it's consumed, you got to move it. Yeah, okay, yeah. Once you hit 100k, rush the 100k on the cities. And once that happens, you eliminate concrete, and then you no longer have a you no longer have any goods that require a finite resource. Basically, everything's a sort of self-supplying loop. And the way that you can cheese it a little bit if you want is, so concrete is anything that will consume and run out, right? So if you cut off the concrete supply while the city's not growing and let it stockpile. Oh my god, okay, there you go. Well, you're much further ahead than me and Glenn, but I'm getting there. Just stuck with one city, yeah. I tried to branch out early, but now I'm like, I needed 3 of them to hit 100k so I don't have to keep fueling concrete. But yeah, Stresh, that's sort of a little strat you can try to aim for, is cut off the concrete supply while you're fueling everything else. And then once you've got everything else set up, let them have concrete again and they'll grow. And then just keep pausing it while you fix up the other supplies. And then it can make it a little bit easier to not have to move all your setups constantly. But that's just my my thought process on it. But it's relatively forgiving. But the only real issue is sulfur for a while. But I also find that building, like, once you got deep tier 2, I find building things in a line is kind of handy, and then all you need to do is daisy chain depots. So you can see with the recycling centers, I've got them set up so that there is alternating between steel, aluminium. And what this will do is pass resources. Oh, yeah, I have that exact same problem. I know what you mean. I think something ended up underwater. I can't remember what it was. I think also up here in the Arctic, you can see there's a big lake forming where all the ice was. I was kind of like, oh shit. It's a bit funny. I think a topography map would be quite handy. Like, I think technically this sort of is, but knowing where the water's going to spawn would help. But I also think that New Bolo haven't done themselves any favors by deciding to build in the middle of the incoming sea. Which, I don't know if this dam will actually does anything, but hey. They started building in the lake, so, you know, it's not my fault. That's what they chose to do. But anyway. Alright, cool. I think I hit 100k there, so that's fantastic. So yeah, so I've gotten the concrete's gone now. So I don't need that anymore, which is great. And then composite requires steel. Yeah, it looks cool. But I'm like, if I want to expand the city, it's gonna be a pain in the ass. Like, I kind of like the aesthetic, but I'm like, if I want to build a train line, like, I can't build a vertical train line. Actually, I think I technically can. It's shallow enough. Yeah, okay, I can, but actually, maybe you can always build train lines through the... Yeah, okay, trains can all swim. Alright, that's cool. I get to build it up so at least I can avoid the water when making factories. Yeah, it'd be good if there was sort of a consistent way of being able to deal with that, but hey, I'm sure they'll find a way. Yeah, you are correct, which I think from memory now, I'm remembering there was a patch for that almost immediately, wasn't there? But they're pretty awesome trains. They go straight through the water, which is quite handy. But then yeah, the factories, like, once you're set up in a spot and you can't like expand it, it does get a little bit painful. Especially, I think the biggest problem is when your resources end up underwater. Because I guess technically you can always move your factories, but you can't move your extractors, right? You can't go mine somewhere else necessarily. But it's a really cool concept, and I definitely am enjoying the game. And the greenery that's coming in as well, pretty cool. The eucalypts don't exactly look like real eucalypts, I would know, but you know, they're still pretty cool. It reminds me of home. Anyways, we hit 100,000 on this other city, which is fantastic. So I've now got 2 cities at that point, and I can make composites over here. I've got to aim for the 1 mil mark, so that'll be interesting. But I really have to go because I desperately have to go to sleep, and unfortunately go to work tomorrow, but hey, it's Friday, or it will be for me, so I'll have the weekend to look forward to. But anyways, thanks very much for tuning in, guys, and for being a part of the game here. I appreciate the follows and for sticking around for so long as well. But I gotta wrap up, so I will see you next time, hopefully. Ciao for now.